The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Here we go.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah, so for me, I have to work. So what the heck was that? I'm gonna have to do the whole intro thing again. Son of a bitch. Um, so for me, I have to work. I have to be there at least 20 years for me to hit full retirement. I have to be there 25 years and be 50. So for me to hit the age of 50, I'll have a total of 28 years in. 31. So I have 19 years left, and I can retire. Oh yeah, I've been doing this since I was 14. I got in as a junior member, and then I got hired. What's that? It all depends. So PA, I live in PA, so I'm about 3 hours east of pizza and all them. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, because I'm 45 minutes south of Harrisburg. Yeah, yeah. You're not that far. My wife is actually going beginning of next month. She's going up to the Poconos for a race. Yeah, she's going up there. She has some race. Jack's just invited us to a party. Yo. Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, she's going up for some Muddy Mama's like 5K obstacle race or something. Her and a bunch of people from work. So I get every 2 weeks I get 4.75 hours of annual leave, 4.75 hours of sick leave. So just as the weeks build up, that's whenever I can take leave or use trades. Yeah. Yeah, I need to do this intro thing quick while the stream's up. Alright, guys, those that are in the stream, don't mind me. I gotta, do the freaking intro once again. So, because I started it and my Yeti was completely off. So, yeah. Alright, guys, we're about to hit the second round, I guess I should say, of Tol2ch's 3v3 tournament. And this time we are taking on YoBoyPizza, Frank, and Tol2ch himself. The trilogy. If you guys go back in this playlist, you'll find it. I think we actually played them round 2 last time as well. I think they were the Packers and we were Seattle, potentially. But of course, we got to try to figure out, go ahead, continue that win streak on them. We ended up beating them last time, so hopefully we can do the same thing again. But guys, as always, hit that like button, subscribe. Frank and Pizza's links will be down below in the description. So let's go ahead, let's get it. I was going to say, it just shows me and Jax. There you go. Yo, Cardinals versus Eagles. Battle the birds. Probably. Brand new coach. Because didn't Cliff get fired? I don't know. He was, but I thought they let him go after the season.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln
Let's
Financial
try this
Field in
again.
Philadelphia, PA. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this
Yeah, it's
one
pretty
started.
easy. The nice thing is Kobe is pretty slow.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Oh, jeez. What are we doing here? Yeah, it's another player. Another player. Trying to see, like, what is going on? Who's on the McDonald's Wi-Fi?
Get it.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
Sit down.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that.
I forgot they
Here
started
in the
Buda
first quarter,
Baker.
He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said.
I don't remember.
First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
No, Watkins is
Able to take this
16.
one out to the 35. Hurts to his former Alabama teammate Smith for an Eagle first down. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a 2nd consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't
Watch
enough
that
for him.
corner's
Worked his
blitzing.
way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. This is
That could have been
Smith
picked.
and
Oh,
they'll
that
get
was a
down
pick.
On the other side of midfield. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of
Touchdown! Philadelphia!
Nice thing is, Miles, you just got to remember, Miles Sanders isn't the fastest. He's like 91 potentially.
And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. On for the extra point, Jake
Just
Elliott.
watch the fakes.
He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Now after the touchdown,
Yeah, no,
here's
Miles
Elliott on to
Sanders
kick
is a
it
good
away.
Madden running back.
On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
I gotta go cook chicken after this. Yeah, I gotta go out, fire up the Blackstone, cook us some chicken.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
So the nice thing is they don't have, what's his face in either.
First carry for James Conner. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Just watch that Hassan Reddick on that side.
And Murray will run it here. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
But if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
But you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away.
Watch the blocking. Damn it. I'm going outside.
This will be taken at the 10. 13 yards on the return there.
So
after
the precision passing's on or
and
whatever.
it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
This will be fun.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got the
Watch,
7-0 lead. Now they've got
won't
the
surprise
football
me if they
back after their
start doing
defense
the
got the
freaking
stop, CD, and you get the
read
feeling
offense
if
too.
they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Running on 1st down is Sanders, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage before he's taken down. A loss of 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I don't even know if you can turn it on if you pause it.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
I can tell you, I'm not too familiar with Philly's playbook.
From the gun, it's Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. Oh, and now some space to operate. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 16. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
Okay, ready?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Another run with Sanders. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 60 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says "No indecision on 3rd and 1." And we didn't see it.
They're not chewing
run,
clock.
did we?
They're just
Got a
letting it go
shoulder
down.
square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely picked his lane, went with it, and converted. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
I hate this because I'm so used to making my own adjustments.
Hurt sets up to throw it.
That was Goddard.
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Alright, so obviously I forgot to unpause my recording. So just be prepared. You know, the first one, they took a long run with Miles Sanders for the house. We got the ball pretty much 3 and out. So got to get it figured out here. Got to figure it out quick.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10.
I hit the wrong button.
Coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
I went to pitch, but then I hit left trigger instead of the bumper.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside.
As long as we change the play and know how to we're good.
Previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive,
I'm running a streak.
Murray now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right.
Coming back.
He's
got Zach.
That's Ertz downfield. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Time to hit the lag switch there.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
No. Good thing is we know these guys, they wouldn't try that crap.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Let's see if there's anybody even talking.
This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. And he is into the
No, that's a completely different formation.
Arizona. Kyler Murray as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Prater for the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
It just makes it look better when we make this comeback.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And that'll do it for the end of the second.
Just got to get down there, got to score.
This is the NFL
and stop them from milking the clock.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaud.
I don't think it really matters.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. A fairly short kick and a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And that has to be so frustrating because you know that they had something set up there for this first drive of the second half. It wasn't the fumble.
Sometimes no matter what you go over at halftime, no matter what you say, errors will result. And that's exactly what happened here. They were trying to change things from what happened in the first half. And
he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
That's not the way to start the half.
Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Who is that, Pharaoh Cooper?
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Gotta get down here, gotta score quick.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think?
I wasn't sure who it was at first.
Working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace.
All right, so they had somebody on Maddox,
someone
on CJ.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's Connor on the read option. And not much there at all.
Connor is
maybe
the greatest right off the bat.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Going deep for Hopkins.
D-Hop.
This is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
That's the nice thing about having D-Hop.
Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
So that makes an awkward sound, too.
And almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield.
Like, whenever you threw that,
it doesn't connect.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. From the gun, Murray. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite
That's
a
the
lot
bad
of
thing. We
game
also gotta
plans in
remember the hike
today's
and haul stuff,
NFL.
too.
Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case,
No,
they
I'm
brought the
just-
heat, and if he
just
flushes
saying.
out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury.
So whenever
The Eagles are going to take
with this precision stuff, if it's not right, like it throws off like a spring noise, it sounds like.
Field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that,
That's all right.
maybe you catch the
At
defense
this rate,
off guard, but they were all over
You
that
don't make
one.
the comeback, it
And
sets it
the
up
kind
for
of play
one hell of a final.
that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. 77 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
Watch Quez on this. Something.
Here's Hurts to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible
right.
here as they angle this one out of bounds.
We got the stop. Now we just got to score. Yeah.
Ready to go with their next drive and at the line, the Cardinals.
All right, that's Josh Sweat on that side.
As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Murray going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going
I
out
know.
of bounds.
I know.
Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the
But
clock.
I kind of
here with the
lingered with
first down.
Bradbury there
Late
for
in the game,
a
defense
minute,
trying to
and then he
avoid a big
sat,
play.
so I
He's
checked
able
back
to
in.
work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop
Still
the clock.
Josh Sweat on that
And
side.
you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call flat line.
I mean, Josh Sweat's good. He's got decent speed for an edge, but
feel it in the pocket and go at the appropriate
should be able to.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator,
focused on
I'd
that.
like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Right there. That's just old reliable. D-Hop.
10, mark him down at the 9. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cardinals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know
3 timeouts and
looking for the late local
2-minute warning.
We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. And he won't
That's my fault.
all the way into the end zone as he's out of bounds, but not before getting it down inside the 10.
Big plays told
Similar
us.
to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep him out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Alert! Unlock line! Unlock line!
Running right, here's Sanders. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now.
They have to get this
Here's
off
the
before
time,
this
and
game,
that
so.
means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Once again with Sanders. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. They'll try to run with Sanders. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up
Burn a timeout.
Well, if this defense can hold him to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
The kick by Elliott is good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a 1st down.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
So is the passing thing still an issue?
Alright, can you guys hear me now?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Clock management definitely critical if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of... Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Can you guys hear me? I can't hear anything that you guys are saying, just so you know.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Murray to throw. Ertz has it left side.
All right, now I can hear you. I haven't been able to hear you guys since like the 2-minute warning.
On the last 2 plays, they've moved it a combined 33
No,
yards.
something was up with my headset. I was like, why can they not hear me?
No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. Now Murray. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game.
That's why I was asking about the timeout and stuff, and I'm like, I can't hear you guys.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
I would probably onside it. Onside it, we burn the timeouts. If they get a field goal.
Going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot.
Yeah.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They'll go again with Sanders. And some room to roam now.
That's on me.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, That's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off to let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Murray, one final try. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped and incomplete.
Oh, well, GG. That's all right. Just gives us more time to, run the table. Alright guys, so that is going to do it for this game. Unfortunately we lost, but we dropped down in the bracket. So GG to Pizza, GG to Frank, and old Torch himself. So guys, like I said, their links are down below in the description. But until next game, peace.